Rishi Sunak, also known as Pi55y Sunak, welcome to the Wall of Fame. Right. The reason I'm putting Pi55y Sunak to the Wall of Fame is before he left, he was promising to get XL bully dogs made illegal. He was talking about it one day, and there was like a kind of press conversation about it, and that was meant to be the next day. The next day came, everyone asked, so what's happening with the Dangerous Dogs Act? What do you mean? It says Pi55y Sunak, right? And people said, you were talking yesterday about XL bully dogs getting legalised and part of the Dangerous Dogs Act. No, I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean, says Pi55y Sunak. And again, the press are like, we've actually got footage of you talking about making these dogs completely illegal and further tighten-ups with regard to Dangerous Dogs Act. So, like, again, no, I never talked about it at all. What do you mean by that? You know, usual kind of weird. I'm not going to use the word gaslight, but basically, Pi55y Sunak 1 minute was on one side of the switch, and then when he was meant to make these changes, it was like he never ever once talked about it. And my questioning is, I get the idea from going from hot to cold, but in this circumstance he went from from hot to non-existent on the matter. And I'm wondering what made him do it, because the only way politicians go from that, you know, in that circumstance, is like they've been bribed off. And to be honest, Pi55y Sunak is dumb and lacking the foresight enough to actually take up bribes and wipe it right off the table. You know, if for instance, you know, Pi55y Sunak, the absolute dunce former Prime Minister, you know, if he had one opinion of the matter 1 minute and then total contrarian opinion the next minute, that's okay. We can sort of understand where his dumb head is going. But he went from let's get it legalised, and then the next minute it is never ever talked about. I think he's been bribed. Whether it's by a local druggie, I don't know. I severely doubt that. Right, but I think he had it wasn't even that he changed his mind. He wiped it right off the table. And the only way that happens is if he has been bribed by a group, or you know, somebody said, see, if you wipe it off the table, we'll give you X amount of money for your political cause. That's quite likely. It happens more often than it doesn't. So there we have it. And it's having real-time effects on real-time areas, any places actually, to be honest. You know, people are getting attacked by these dogs, and these dogs have the strength of 6 dogs combined. You know, because big, mad, meaty, heavy legs, big, meaty, heavy build. The fact that they can quite easily get up to 40 miles an hour. And it's like, what the fuck is that? That's not a doggy. The dogs that I'm talking about in concern are nicknamed benefit poochies, because they're not exactly owned by people that are working class or middle class or upper class. And if you don't like what I said, stick to them up the trout. But ultimately, yeah, these dogs are not, they're not normal natural doggies. They're crossbreeds, and not even crossbreeds that could be construed as nice. They're construed to destroy other humans. They're owned by like drug dealers, pimps, sometimes prostitutes, right? And basically the dogs are there in case something goes wrong. So basically there's something wrong with wronger still. But anyway, that's how society's going in the United Kingdom these days. Batshit bonkers Britain, as Katie Hopkins says. My own translation of that phrase is backwards bullshit Britain. Yep. If anyone's got anything to say about it, stick a fist up your trout. But yeah, it's a shame that Pi55y Sunak is obviously went he didn't even do a 360 or a 180 as it's sometimes called. He just knocked the fucking thing off the table. And for what is it, Prime Ministers, First Ministers, and all the rest of it to do that is because they've been given a bribe. Knock it off the table, there's some money for your politics fund. That's just the way things go in UK politics and Scottish politics as well. Remember what's her name, Nicola Sturgeon and Peter Murrell, play Scotland favourites. Right? Nicola Sturgeon and Peter Murrell were a couple up till just yesterday. I'll leave them in your thoughts whilst I head away. I hope you enjoyed. Like, share and subscribe. Me love you long time.